Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. This is Daily Trading Analysis with a quick market update. So after the open, Nasdaq pulled back a little bit of this red support area. Previous resistance is now support that you can see here in this pivot a couple of days ago. I think it was last week on Thursday. So we pulled back from that we held during overnight. So basically it's pre-market low holding and also this value area high green dot line from yesterday. So we pushed strongly, we pulled back a little bit, and then we started chopping around, grinding higher and higher and higher. We are holding the 45 EMA. As you can see, we started consolidating here, chopping around during these two moving averages in between, and then we pushed higher and higher, and we are grinding up. I have this resistance at the base of the FOMC meeting day. That was 11,200. And as you can see, the 30-minute is starting to show some signs of weakness, resistance at that level. Let's check the 5 and 1 minute. So something I want to highlight once trading view, okay? So look at the volume. Volume started at the bottom. Well, let me check. We have to this. Okay. So volume started at the bottom, and as long as we were moving higher until this pullback on the EMA, we were actually going higher and higher, leaving behind the point of control. But now, once we reach this high, if you pay attention, we are now going higher and higher. And now, right now, we are showing a lot of volume at this 11,200. So most probably is all these longs taking profits and shorts maybe starting to take positions over these pivots or things like that to risk off the high of day, in this case 11,231. So be careful with the lower high that maybe we are putting in the following minutes and the breakdown of this of this moving average, the 45, because we have a lot of range, a lot of space down here, and we perfectly can pull back to 11,100 or something like that and remain bullish, because basically we are grinding higher, so the move cannot be sustained and volume is starting to appear at the top of the range. So that's my understanding. That's what I usually watch for taking profits when trending like this, but patterns are quite sluggish, quite choppy. There's no visual unless we are checking 11,200, but be careful. If this level does not hold, we can start to see accumulation of shorts for a pullback and a move lower. That doesn't mean we are going to be red or nothing like that, but I'm just seeing volume accumulation on top of the range, and this is most probably profit taking and maybe some shorts wanting to bring the price down to 11,100. So what about the dollar? So dollar is now, this is something good to see. We are continuously seeing weakness on the dollar, and we are right now in the famous 109 that we were holding for, I think, for weeks and months, basically from September, mid-September. So we are there right now. So if dollar starts holding this level that maybe some buyers are stepping in, be careful, because the weakness is already in, but at the same time, Nasdaq is pushing a critical level, and perhaps we are seeing some sideways consolidation along with dollar strong support. So as you can see, we are starting to see some curl, some signs of strong support, and maybe Nasdaq pulls back a little bit. What else? Yields are all in the red. This is what you want to see when approaching CPI data. Right now, 2 years is more or less pushing, but we are trading sideways in the 2 year, and in the 10-year we are pulling back off the top of 4.25, and basically we have been doing sideways consolidation up here, waiting for CPI on this Thursday. This is what's happening. CPI is very important for this week and for future interest rate hikes, so watch out for that. Regarding stocks, Nvidia, it's again pushing higher. Look at this daily because this is something good. We are breaking this pivot. So if we mark this pivot, we are right now breaking again the pivot and entering this nice gap that we have in here. So let's see if we can market structure, and I want it white. So I usually track gaps like this one. Let's see if we can feel it. I usually track gaps on the daily because usually price wants to revisit these prices and maybe take some action in here. If we were shorts in here, probably shorts were already covered down here, but if not, watch for some resistance for shorts to step in again. That's Nvidia. Apple is quite in the green, 1.40%. Again, buyers down here, very good to see. And we are putting a nice hammer bottoming tail candle on the daily. Microsoft, 1.43 on the day, also super strong. Quite the end of the week for Microsoft last week. And I was actually quite surprised that after all this sell-off, we are bouncing. So a lot of people, honestly, I think are buying the dip. For Amazon, for Microsoft, not for Amazon, sorry, for Apple, for Microsoft, Tesla is currently selling off and trying to find buyers of 188. I want it at 180. I don't think I'm going to have this price, but again, Amazon is on the same boat, but Amazon has its own issues for consumer discretionary ahead of the Christmas holidays, but we will see. Google, nice bounce. Amazon and Google were on the same boat regarding the sell-off and the bounce of the bottom, breaking January 21 levels. And Nvidia in Meta, trying to find some strength somehow. Meta, it's in its own world, and we will just leave it there. Copper, a lot of people are highlighting the fact that copper, silver, and gold are making big moves. I already talked about that in my last videos. Look at this ABCD breakout daily and trying to find strength again. Let's take a look to the 5-minute today. Yeah, quite choppy, but still we are 0.77 in the green. And if we check gold current contract, it's not the one, sorry, it's this one. Yeah. So look at this. It's also super bullish, trying to break. Look at this. This is awesome to see. This is nice to see. This shows that people are strongly buying all these metals. Gold, copper, and let's take a look to silver. Watch this silver, this descending. First one didn't hold, second one, look at this. Again, strong breakouts for gold, copper, and silver. This is good news for, I think, for the future. If CPI more or less holds those levels, we can start seeing higher and higher pricing in the overall market, because all these metals are early warnings, early signs of people willing to risk and to buy on the economy. Those are basic metals for the economy, and I think these kind of moves on them are bullish, honestly. Let me check this intraday support. This is what I was calling. Dollar was showing some kinds of support at this 109, and that could make Nasdaq slowing down. And look at this point of control. This is going to be quite an issue for the rest of the day. So that's all for me. Quite a grinding day, but we are starting to see some improvements in the overall markets. Nasdaq is pushing, stocks are pushing, and we are seeing signs of people buying the dip. And metals, copper, gold, and silver are breaking out awesomely, nicely on the daily. That's very good to see. So thank you for your time. If you have any questions, you can comment down below and I will try to respond to all of you. If you found this video useful, please remember to click, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel to receive notifications when I upload new videos. Remember, I upload new videos every single day for market forecast, market updates, and market recap. I appreciate your time and see you in a couple of hours with the market recap after the close. Remember, the trading day is not over yet. Be careful with the longs. And the shorts up here, if you had profits, lock those in and call it a day because midterms is today and maybe we can have some surprises at the power hour. So stay disciplined, watch your risk management and stay safe everyone and see you later.